BPM.
BPM in the University of Central Lancashire. We are proud to present on the show one of the godfathers of house music from way back in the early 80s when it first began. Farley, Jackmaster Funk, welcome to BPM.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you've been kicking them up downstairs. I understand that there are a few young ladies looking in your direction as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. First of all...
I'm married, don't get me in trouble.
No, I'm sorry. Only a few million people watching, it's all right.
Only when the camera's on. No, I'm just joking, honey.
From way back in, I think it was 1986, Love Can't Turn Around, Daryl Panic, well, this is how it started. How did it start? Tell me about how you broke into DJing and obviously being one of the first DJs to make a record especially.
Been DJing now 17 years, long time. And I met Daryl on a studio session. He just came and we wrote the tune in the studio, and it all just came together, you know.
What about the type of music you're playing? Is it do you sort of think, okay, I've got a gig in the UK, do I need to pull out this record and that record as opposed to a gig in, say, New York or New Jersey, where I put out, you know, a different musical selection? Does it vary a great deal? Or?
It varies. I was just saying that coming up the stairs that, you know, with playing in these type of places, with it being like a hard crowd or, you know, a garage crowd, you know, I'm pretty much a house guy.
Right.
You know, from creating the sound, it was pretty much, you know, house music has now been called garage music for when it's like the deep, you know, underground vocal type thing, when house music was always that in the beginning.
Yeah.
And now when I play in certain places, I have to, you know, I'm here to please the crowd. I'm not a DJ that's here to please himself and, you know, grab my hand and 5 fingers of death, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to please the crowd, so, you know, obviously I bring a, you know, a wide variety of music where I can try to please the crowd, because that's what it's about.
And what about making music and remixes? You still doing that? You still creating?
Most definitely. My new album will be out next month. Next month. Get it. Next month. Get it.
the past few weeks, we've been trailing Bjork to bring you another bumper BPM interview. When what happens? We finally get to her Icelandic homeland, only to unearth a rare home movie. So here it is, Bjork by Bjork, with a little bit of Bjork thrown in.
I haven't got a clue what's going to happen. I thought I just needed to do one album on my own. And then I could go back and live happily in Iceland ever after. But the case is, it's not really that simple. The Shoe Cubes had become this serious band thing. I started to realize that it was now or never. Either I record all those songs of mine that had been floating in my head all those years, or I would never do it, you know. Then I accidentally got to know Nelly Hooper, and we had kind of known each other for about 6 months or so, just through friends, when we just got really, really excited about the whole thing. He was really, really into my lyrics and kept sort of looking at them and reading them and thinking what sounds would go to the lyrics, with the lyrics, and what sort of atmosphere and situations. And I was totally flattered by that.
Violent and happy.
I've just moved here. I might later on, you know, mix better in. But I must say at the moment I feel mostly a bit like an immigrant, you know, in a positive way. Yeah, I guess I find a lot more things in common with like people that come from somewhere else to London and kind of live here and have got their own story, their own background, and are not really interested in sacrificing it. My lyrics are mostly about sort of real life situations, sort of things I watch and say, but then again it's not that simple because sometimes they're about things that I would like to happen. So I guess by writing lyrics about them, I make them happen. You know, it's a bit like every time you play a certain song, those things happen, don't they? You know, I guess my album is very influenced by all the clubs I've been to, but I think it's not about that at all. I think it's more like surrounds the songs, because it has surrounded my life the last 5-6 years.
Come on, girl, sneak out of this party. It's getting boring. There's more to life than this. It's still early morning. We could go down to the harbor and jump between the boats and see the sun come up.
I'm kind of obsessed about music, And I always think that there's always brilliant, brilliant music out there that I don't know about. And I'm always on this eternal quest for the perfect song.
BPM.
Well, hey, it's the end of another BPM, and we're leaving the Ark where they came in 2 by 2, especially the organizers, Dave Evans and Rob Tyrell.
Yes, and before we go any further, I'd just like to quote a little letter here received recently in the Post referring to Brenda as the ultimate club vixen. It says here, Dave must have a tough time in maintaining that she-devil. I understand that. Signed from Mo, and as I said, I'm here obviously filling in for Dave because of that reason. He will be back recuperating next week. If you have any mail, the address is coming up in just a bit.
Yes, it is. So, you know, keep sending them in. But I want to say hi to the Swinton Posse. And they're in Rotherham, apparently. And Jessup has sent this little letter. And Jessup, I just want to say to you, babe, you know, we're going hardcore real soon, honey. So you stay tuned.
I'd like to also thank all those, of course, who helped us out raving on the dance floor. I think you'll see Brenda in some of the clippings.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably in all of them, actually, because I'm such a huge raver. But anyway, my screen husband will be back next week, and we'll be together forevermore. And, you know, just come back and watch us, please.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Come on, talk.
What we want to know is who sponsored this programme.
I really don't know.